I am Dr. Paneerselvam.
My dear friends, today the video is about the ignorance, the concept of ignorance. In reality, what we feel is ignorance. I think we take it the other way around. That is, I think people have less knowledgeable and they have no any competence, something like that. But when you go into detail, it is a result of a concentration. That is, what I mean is ignorance is a result of concentration. It is a result of exclusive concentration. Moreover, it is a power of knowledge. So we can safely conclude that it is not like a falsehood or an opposite of knowledge. It is an arrested knowledge and incomplete knowledge. So ignorance is a power of omniscience. Omniscience, that is a sarva vallamai, just as multiplicity is a power of oneness. So what is limiting? The self-limitation is a sign of omnipotence. So when you have a concentration, that is a great power of omniscience. One may be very highly knowledgeable, but one wants to know particular thing, there is a concentration. What we normally say in reality is focusing. And at the time when you are focusing, you are concentrated, we put back all other knowledge that is not relevant to the point. And the state of the deep concentration that results, the ignorance of everything else except that what which we are concerned results in ignorance. So it is only something which is omnipotent that can conveniently limit itself for definite purposes. So now, for example, to kill a mosquito, we don't need a very huge hammer to kill a mosquito or an ant. We normally should to have an appropriate a small instrument that use only a limited power for the purpose. Similarly, when you have a self-limitation, instead of being an imperfection, is a sign of the omnipotence. It could also be said in other words. That is, all that we think or a sense of something undivine reveals something as temporary. Strategic arrestations, concentrations, withholding by a conscious that is one omniscient and omnipotent. That is a real thing to achieve. So the mistake we normally make in reality among us, among youth, is to see too much on the surface. Only we look at on the surface. So then I think our approach will be highly localized. So when you extend our vision and broaden your thought, this loose string will be reduced, the looser string. Then they reveal themselves as inevitable workings of fundamental process. Then you know that ignorance is a result of concentration. It is a great power of omniscience. And the self-limitation is a sign of omnipotence. It is only something which is omnipotent that can conveniently limit itself for different purposes. So that's an explanation we can have it for the concept on ignorance that is given almost to all listeners and audience. This is a concept which we can conclude. Thanks for listening.